Hello, monsters about here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 12 of my Drycha Campaign, where Azazel's turned up, because we're defending Lulorn Forest along the northern coast, and the Norskans and Azazel apparently just don't know when to quit. Of course, being episode 12, episode 13 is going to be on the secondary channel, which is Monsters Abound Supplemental, like the Captain's Log. I'll be talking about logs. I mean, there's a lot of logs in this campaign. All types of logs. That's just how it goes. So you can find the link to the second channel in the description, and we'll be starting a new campaign on this channel tomorrow. Exciting. What are we going to be playing? I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I'll be mulling that over. So we seem to be dealing with the forces on our left and right flank fairly well. This battle did say that it was going to be a Pyrrhic, no, valiant defeat, I think it was. Yeah, basically we're going to get our asses handed to us. I disagreed, and I think I think I'm in the right. Right flank, we are trying to take out some Chaos Knights of Zanesh with spiders. Imagine that, going through all the rigmarole of becoming one of the top blessed of the Chaos Gods and then getting just eaten by a spider. Even for the Warhammer world, that's rough. Talk of getting eaten by spiders, Azazel is currently going down. He goes. There he goes. Oh. Knocked poor old Thilvokos to the ground in the attempt. But has gone down, not for the first time. Meanwhile, the Chaos Spawn and Firebark Elders are going at it, but we've got something that the Chaos Spawn don't have, which is ranged firepower. We're going to concentrate fire on that Chaos Spawn, and they're going to lose a lot of health very, very... Ooh, ow. Yeah, Chaos Spawn are quite susceptible to missile attack. They're quite squishy. Very, very squishy. So they're going down. I think it just might be the Chaos Spawn to kill off now. Of course, they are unbreakable, which means every time you fight Chaos Warriors, you're always finishing off the Chaos Spawn. Yeah, so I didn't think that would be particularly tricky, and sure enough, he's all got his bottom handed to him. Let's just finish you off, my son. There we go. Okay, weapon strength for lords and embedded heroes. I mean, it's not bad. And one of the things I do like is the fact they gave each of the factions their own little type of ship. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's a nice little touch. And I know Great Book of Grudges, great YouTuber, but will often hear the idea that well, the fact that there were early cards for fleets and ships in Total War Warhammer 1, which suggests they potentially were working on naval combat at some point. I mean, I suspect that was very early, and they dropped it very early. And I realise that some people will be disappointed that isn't in the game. And I mean, it'd be nice, don't get me wrong, but I do think that it's probably too much for them to deal with, isn't it? I just think... I mean, Total War's already effectively two types of games, isn't it? You've got the campaign gameplay, the turn-based gameplay, and then you've got the real-time strategy gameplay. It's effectively two games in one. And I realise that boats are effectively just more real-time strategy, but it's another layer, isn't it? It's another layer of stuff to deal with. I quite like the islands for the most part. I think they're fine. I did really like the naval combat in Napoleon and in Empire, and to a lesser extent in Fall of the Shogun. But pretty much every other place it's been has been absolute fucking dog shit. Be honest with you. If you're one of those people who's like, no, we need naval combat in every single Total War. Did you enjoy naval combat in Rome? Or Attila? Did you? Did you really? Are you sure? Go back and try it. Go on. Give it a shot. Play more than one fight and tell me Look me in the eye and tell me that that was really satisfying gameplay, because I guarantee it's fucking not. It's garbage. You just get a bunch of boats, you mash them together, and then you sit there going, well, I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. It's madness. Tell you what, it was the, I think it was like the some anniversary of the Battle of Trafalgar, which obviously, you know, big for England, big England thing. Bit of a win there for us. And I remember reading something about, it was a diary of one of the officers on one of the ships about how another one of the officers, he was like 12 or 13, this officer, and he's just like a little shit. He was an absolute dick. He would lay into the other sailors because he knew they wouldn't be able to fight back. He'd just like lay into just kicking them and stuff, and they just had to take it. And apparently during the battle, a cannon just took him out. Cannonball just came in, ripped him in half, and everyone clapped. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being that much of a shit that when a cannonball literally rips you in half, you're effectively a teenager, you get torn in half by a cannonball, and everyone's like, oh, thank fuck for that. Thank God. Oof. Jesus. That's like the story about how the way, obviously ships would surrender, right? But they'd like send people over to go, I'm sorry, are you surrendered? You haven't? You're still going. You're still going. No, that's fine. That's fine. We're just going to go back and we'll keep shooting at you. Okay. Let us know if anything changes. It's very, just a fucking, I really like the sort of musket sort of warfare because it's so fucking weird. Why would you line up in a big row and just let yourself get shot? It's fucking insane. Absolutely batshit bonkers. I love it. It's so good. I just can't help but get excited about it. Anyway, right, what are we doing? Oh yeah, killing Vlad.
Thou art unfit to govern me.
Well, I don't really want to govern you, mate. If anything, why? Hang on. Oh, there it is. So where's my thing? There it is. Aspects. It's been a long day. It's a long day when your child's doing his fucking 5:15 poos on the fucking dot every morning. It's amazing he's still alive, to be honest. By rights, I should. By rights, I'd be fully within my remit as a parent to just remove him from my life, because God knows. Bless him. He can't help it, but goddamn, why 5:15 plus the clocks are going back soon? Shit, when do the clocks go back? When does GMT start? The last Sunday of October, which is... oh, fuck. Oh, bollocks, that's this Sunday. Oh well. I mean, he's so regular. Maybe his body will compensate for it. Maybe. We can hope. Willow, what are you doing? You have a block? You failed. That's alright. That's alright. Good attempt. Good try. Would you like to... I don't know, block army? No, it's not really that. I don't really care you block an army, to be honest. It's not really that important. In the grand scheme of things. Okay. Not entirely sure where that came from. Talking of not knowing where that came from, you know what? Once my child did a poo, the before he went to bed, it was huge. I looked at that and went, that's like half of you. You've basically created another half of you. You're definitely not. I was like, this is great. Maybe you're on a different routine. 5:15 in the morning, on the fucking dot, there he was, ready to do another one. How? How does that even work? I'm sorry, I'm just talking a lot about poo. Also, it's episode 12, so we'll be starting a new campaign, which is just as well. Where I won't be talking about poo as much, maybe. Never know. Never know your luck. Right, why are you taking attrition? Oh, because I own this land. Well, no, I don't. Controlled by the living. Is it because you don't? Oh. Wow, are you really not making any... Really? No corruption? Wait, what? That can't be right. That can't be fucking right. Hang on, more time? No, it is right. It is right. He's got 3 from characters, 2 from technology, -5, -4. Wow, okay. He's not doing great, is he? He's not doing great. Okay, I'm just going to leave you to stew, to be honest. Let's just leave you to it. No rush. Okay, let's go and deal. Let's go and kick Kemmler. Kick old Kemmler, old Kemmlers, out of the Empire and my life. Okay, we know that big old lizard boy's around here somewhere. Just don't know where. Ah. Found him. It was fortuitous, wasn't it? There I was, think I was going to have to go through all the rigmarole of hunting the big bastard down, and he just turns up. Easy peasy, job done. If only everything was that easy. Do I want... You know what, let's go for more trinketies. Sure, okay, this looks fine. Looks like they are pushing Morathi there. Although Malekith might be quite strong. Oh, Valkyr. How are you guys... Oh my god, are you getting on? Well, you're not getting on, but you're not at war. Holy shit. Alright. Okay, well we've got a lot of trees on the grow, haven't we? Which is great. That's kind of what we want. So that's fine. How are we doing for... Oh, we're almost there. Holy balls. Look at this. This is great. This is great. So what we might want... I mean, ideally we want to kick you out of there, but we want to start this as soon as possible. Start this going. So you probably want to pull back a little bit so that when this... Because how long before this goes? So it's going to be, what, like only... 2 turns? 2 turns we can do the thing? It's not bad. Okie doke. Yeah, you're just going to sit there for a turn. Just let them stew. They may decide to come at us. Because they're not replenishing. Do you still... Hang on. Just out of interest. Do you still have that settlement or have you lost it? No, you still have it for the moment. What? Carl...
Greetings from Sigma.
Yeah, tell Sigma hi. Can you please kill the... For fuck's sake, mate. Relative fact. At least you don't have a distance. You don't have any... Distance isn't even on there. What is distance? The fuck? Okay, well, I'm hoping that... Who else? Right, who else are you at war with? With Musalon, for some reason. Probably because of me. The Broken Axe, who... Oof, they've done a lot of damage there, actually. Wintertooth, who are a problem. Hang on. Kislev. You are not at war. Who are you at war with?
The Frozen Kingdom welcomes all its allies.
You're at war with... Okay, you're already at war with a bunch... Okay, you are at war with Clan Mold. I'd ask you to declare war, but I know it's probably just pointless. Buffy. What do you have in your army? Sort of a mishmash. Mishmash of stuff. Tell you what, have some more piercing thorns. I don't really want this, so I'll probably sell it to you.
Come.
Aranu. There we go. Let's give that to you.
Very well.
Thank you. And we can just kick Kem... Because at that point, Kemmler will only have Castle Artois remaining. That's all he'll have. Colin. Have Endurance of the Oak. We may be able to lure that jerk into a fight. Is there anyone to stab around here? Hello. Nicely done. That's what we wanted. No point repairing those buildings because, of course, they'll just be sacked again. Just better off to leave them. Alright, Tyrion. Join your war against those guys. Well, it does look like Eltharian's going down to kick their ass, so sure, why not? Let's let him do his thing. Oh, and we got the... And he's probably marching as well, so this is double bad for Nakai. He's really fucked the pooch, hasn't he? Is that screwed the pooch? Either way, that is not a great mental image. Doesn't matter. God, I hate this ambush map because it's you can't deploy all around them. You have to. You've got cliffs and stuff. Makes it more awkward. I mean, it's still going to be fairly easy, although he does have a large flying force, and we have, well, apart from the Glade Guard we can summon in, we don't really have much in the way of missile units, so we're just going to have to kind of ignore them, kill the Saurus, and then deal with them later. As it is, that won't prove to be too tricky, with the doggos coming in from behind, nomming on those Saurus spears. You can already see that, oh, Nakai is already on the run. The rear guard is pretty much broken already, with the pterodons flying all over the place, trying to find good targets. But they're running out of ground forces, which is exactly what we want. Nakai is trying to get away. We're going to try and... You see, he's still got the ambush debuff. It's only just faded off him. We are going to try and pick him off, because he is the main threat. Jeez, he just sent poor old Drycha flying. He's going down to 960. Come on. Get him. Get him, boys. You can do it. He's getting away. He's getting away. Come on. Atmosphere him. Right up the jacksie. Oh, 12 hit points left. Are you shitting me? Alright, send in the birds. Send in the birds. The birds. The birds were going to eat him. There we go. Down Nakai goes, and with him, the rest of his army. Couldn't have really asked for better there, could we? That was great, because of course once we've killed Nakai, actually the wiping out his little vassal is pretty straightforward, because they almost never build armies. In fact, the only time they build armies is when you do a thing, whatchamacallit. Right, that's the thing. When you do a right, then they build an army. Who? Alright. Alright. Hello. Okay, you're not laying siege, you're just sat there. Shall I... Oh, you'll run away and then you realise that you'll be in range of that guy. Right.
Thou art unfit to govern me.
Yeah. Okay, we'll worry about you in a second. Wanderer no more. Nicely done. Where are we? Over there. Right. It's the Kai's little army, which is... Oh, because of course you're in Collins lands now, aren't you? You're in Collin Town. Down you go. Okay, is that them dead? No, they've got another army. Bloody typical. Bloody typical. Never mind. Okay. Okay. I mean, I've taken what I need now, right? So I'm wondering if maybe, now that I've got what I want, we can think about being friends. Give me some money to be friends. There we go. See? Don't need to be butting heads, do we, Nakai? Now I've got what I want. Now I've got what I want. This is ticking along nicely. Oh, it's doing so well. We're doing great. I'm half tempted to send Drycha off somewhere else. Don't think we really need it. So, should we go with Quartermaster? Because that will... You know, I'm going to go with Quartermaster just to reduce the upkeep. This army's not even that expensive. I've got you ticked, haven't I? So you're fine. And you, again, kind of got everything we need. So I'm just going to tick you, let you do your own thing. Lovely. Right. I don't know what happened to that army, but apparently they buggered off. And yes, you're coming back. Of course you are. You'll probably just run away though, won't you? We certainly just run away. Okay, if we meander over here, because I think we'll hit what we need anyway. I just need. See, so this is kind of the problem with Total War in general, in that when you're at war with a faction, I mean, Nakai did, but will these guys ever peace out with me? No. And even if they did, they'd probably just come and attack me again. So the only way to stop this is either to have an army here forever or to invade them and take their stuff. Which is why I quite like playing the Chaos Warrior factions, because you kind of have your vassals, you don't need to worry so much about conquering everything. Which I think is what is kind of exhausting. I think they tried to sort of solve this in Pharaoh, but getting the vassals don't really do much for... Oh, hello. Were you there before? Did I just completely blank you? I think I just completely blanked you. I just genuinely blanked you. I have no idea. What the fuck? What the fuck was I doing? Jesus. God, that's bad. Some genuine major issues there with me. Jeez. Just wasn't paying attention. That's a lot of fucking guys, isn't it? Okay, well, we're going to have to kill Vlad. Again. I mean, yes, it's fair to say we are somewhat outnumbered here. Maybe? Ish? A little bit? Just 10 to 1. Fortunately, we do have our tree boys. Now, these lads, already good combat stats, fantastic. They also have the Murder of Sprites, which means everyone around them, as long as they're fighting, and they will be fighting, is slowly taking damage. Now that is going to come in handy. Not to mention that their general is pretty low on health, and he has been healing himself up, but if we can kill him off, then I'm hoping that that will cause some panic amongst the skeletons, because skeletons don't like them when the vampires die. Now, we do have a number of units flanking around us, but I have some units held in reserve for just that occasion, so fear not. Okay, our main front line is going to be our tree boys. As you can see, Murderous Sprites kicking in. They're slowly taking damage from that, which is great. And looks like Vlad is wasting some of his winds of magic on trying to kill off bats. Which actually is a good reason to bring the bats, because he'll keep spamming that spell on them, even though it basically... You don't need to... I'll be honest, Vlad, you don't need to worry about the bats. The bats aren't the issue. The bats are not the problem here. Okay, we've got the tree men and dryads holding up that right flank. The tree men in the centre, and then on the left flank we've got yet more tree men and the bears. Here come those units coming around the flank. You see there's quite a lot of guys. We've got a unit of Black Knights. And we've got Zombols, Grave Guards. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 units. Various different strengths. And to defend against that, we've got 2 units of giant spiders and some giant wolves. Not to mention the cave bats, which are not really going to do very much. So far so good. The Black Knights have been surrounded. They were sort of leading the charge there. They got jumped by everyone, which is good. They are being brought down, which hopefully will happen before that infantry arrives. Vlad is throwing himself at the centre left. We're holding him for the moment. You can see again, they're just using that. I don't know how much Winds of Magic that spell costs, but to be honest, it doesn't do very much damage. It doesn't do very much damage. And realistically, it's against bats, which... very limited utility. That vampire... oh, he's almost down. He's almost down. Lots of units of infantry now breaking through. So we're sending the bats in to attack those grave guard, the spiders coming in to attack the zombies. Hopefully trying to bring them down and then mop this up. I think we're doing alright there. Seems fine. It's the grave guard I'm mostly worried about. Oh, that enemy general. He should be holding back and he's not. He's right in there. He's down to 321 health. And, oh. He's sad. He's afraid. He's afraid! He's got a tree boy after him. Oh, no. He got tree whipped. He got tree whipped. He's down. Okay, well, the enemy general dead. That is going to cause some panic amongst the... as you can see, lots of units starting to waver now, which is fantastic. Even around Vlad. Even around Vlad, they're starting to waver there, which is great stuff. Not to mention, of course, our tree boys are really hard to kill and just causing damage around them all the time. It doesn't stack, but that's fine. Even over here, constant damage, just slowly chipping away. We have lost a couple of hundred. At the same time, they have lost thousands. They have broken through our left flank. The bears starting to flee away from that. Our cannons are being overwhelmed. Slightly problematic. They've been using that bloody whirlwind thing on the bats again for some reason. I don't know. They really do like using that, don't they? Okay, we have lost a few units. At least, well, I say lost. A few units have routed from the battlefield, like the Feral Bears, like the Malevolent Treekin. However, the core of our army, which is the Tree Men, are holding firm. They are going to be very, very, very difficult for Vlad to take down. He doesn't really have any units that are capable of doing it now. It's basically Vlad himself. And he's somewhat outnumbered. Looking at numbers now, we can see that he's lost almost 4,000 boys. Just need to keep up the pressure. It's getting all the trees to blob up in the centre there, try and bring them around. Some of the units that have rallied, such as the Malevolent Treekin and Feral Bears, are coming back to help. And the rear of the battlefield, we can see that the spiders have starting to break the units that they've engaged with. The bears coming back to help out with that, to mop them up. Very, very nice. Our right flank continues to hold, even with the dryads fleeing from the battlefield. Malevolent Treekin continuing to stand firm. And then in the centre, Vlad is having a bad time. He's now surrounded by trees. And all of his units are starting to... holy shit, look at that. Yeah, they're losing... they're losing guys very quickly. And while Vlad himself hasn't taken much damage, his entire army has disintegrated. It's pretty much gone. And there we go. Army loss is taking effect, which means Vlad is going to die of sadness too. Sadness and loneliness. Right. Done you in, Vlad, haven't we? Done you in again. Let's retake. Did we? Oh my god! Gotta build the goddamn building again, Vlad. Vlad. I'll be honest, mate. I thought you'd have something better to do. Right, no, I'm gonna peace out with you because I'm gonna be honest. I can't be bothered to deal with you. Too much of a pain in the arse, Vlad. Gonna take back my little thingy-majig, whatever the fuck it is. Whatever the fuck it is I'm doing down here. I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna deal with you guys. We're gonna kick, now that I know where they are, now that I can see. Yeah, they weren't in ambush. They were literally just there, and I'm just blind, apparently. I was too busy thinking about other things and not actually looking for any armies. Got no excuse for that. Legitimately no excuse. Oh, well, never mind. Right, this is coming along very nicely. We've already got 7 coming in there. That's going to be 9 next turn. No, it's not. It's going to be 3. It's going to be 3 because we got 6 from Battles and Raisings. We got -1 for Hostile Heathland, but that's going to switch around. So it's going to be 3. It's going to be 3. It's going to be 3. But then we're going to build the thingy. We're going to build the little tree. Going to build the little tree. Get another one in there. So that'll tick along. That'll be it's, it's getting there. It's fine. Not. If we got this.
Cathay extends the hand of welcome.
Does it? Cool. 14k. Yeah, I don't. I'm not that invested in the Hand of Friendship, to be honest. Right, never mind. We've bopped Vlad back yet again. He's like a bad smell, won't go away. Let's get everyone. Oh god, you've got so many skill points. Good job. We want ancient, but let's go make up. To be honest, what I want, more tree men. More tree. That's what we need. That's what we need. More tree men. Less vampires. Less Norskans. But we need all of it. So that, I mean, I don't think this is looking particularly difficult. I mean,
I weave the living forest.
The fact that these guys are going to be spread out, we may have to take out Durthu. I don't really want to, but he's not going to confederate with me, so I might have to kill him. Well, do we need to kill him? No, we could let him have... We don't even need it. Oh, we do need it. Okay, but if we have a military alliance, that'll be fine. And then we just need to do the Ritual of Rebirth, which, again, should be fine. Wait, are you... No, that's fine. It is Morga. Morga's just wandering around causing all kinds of mayhem down there, which is bonkers. Never seen him that effective. Never mind. Right, well, that'll have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.